Okay, we're back here. We're continuing the video on how you can be more cross-trained and have a lot more recruiting, more duplication, more retention, more time freedom, more fun, and a heck of a lot more. So here's the next slide. Let's jump right into it. So we talked about the high duplication. Some of you have high duplication, but here's the thing that I had. I had the recruiting. I had the duplication. I had a killer team. I had a lot of fun. We went on a lot of adventures. I was making a lot of money. But there's still a missing piece. And this one is probably the big one. And this may be something that may take you, if you're new, a year to get to. It may take, like for me, it took me years to get all the pieces dialed in, to be totally cross-trained, to be able to do all the aspects. But I became a workaholic, stressed out, burnt out, no time for my family, whacked out priorities, starting to grow banana boobs, completely out of shape, 215 pounds. I'm 173 right now, in best shape of my life. But I became a statistic. Making money, known in the industry, but I had high duplication, high recruiting, all the above, but high maintenance team that sucked the life out of me. Led me to not wanting to get back involved in this industry. Made me start looking at greener grass. Maybe I should get into real estate. Maybe I should get into stocks. Maybe I should get into full-on internet marketing. No, maybe I need to learn how to do this business kind of like the 4-hour work week. Maybe I need to learn how to do this business like Robert Kiyosaki talks about, being a business owner instead of being or let me say this word, slave employed, meaning I'm still self-employed, but I'm a slave to my network marketing business. See, so many people talk about freedom in network marketing, but the reality is the 3 to 5 year game plan is something that I wasn't willing to do anymore. I didn't want to wait 3 to 5 years. I don't know what the company is going to be around 3 to 5 years. I don't know if there's so many factors in a 3 to 5 year game plan. You got to have a 3 to 5 year game plan. Don't get me wrong. What they're saying is correct, but I was missing so many other pieces that every 3 to 5 years came around. After 10, 15 years, 3 times of this cycle of 3 to 5 years, my upline saying, yeah, just stick around 3 to 5 years. You're going to be financially independent, making millions of dollars. 3 to 5 years later, nope. 3 to 5 years later more, nope. Made some money, made a living, finally learned how to make a living, but it almost wasn't worth it. It almost wasn't worth it. It was worth it because for a lot of different reasons and personal growth and so much more, that's a whole nother training. But when it comes to this high maintenance, my team would call me 24 hours a day. If I ever tried to sneak away with my family on a small trip for the weekend or to the beach or kid's birthday, which I rarely went on because I was a workaholic, and my team, I recruited a bunch of other crazy maniac workaholics as well. So we accomplished success, but again, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. And that's why when I got back and started in the industry in 2004, I wanted to make a bunch of money, but I wanted to find a way to have all of it leverage, time freedom, duplication, fun, adventure, all the stuff that I'm going to teach you how to build, and do it in compressed time frames. You can, if you start this year, your business right now, with the end in mind of what you want your business to look like. Who says you can't work 10 hours a day? Your upline? 10 hours a week max. Who says you can't leverage yourself to 7 hours per week and still be a top recruiter? Massive duplication, high retention. Who says? It's called outsource. And I'm going to teach you how to do just a few small activities that create the most duplication and the most retention and the most results and the most time freedom. And you guys are, so just stick with me, guys. All right, so here's a few examples of how to get what I've been talking about, okay? It's just a few examples. In fact, I'm going to save it for the next video, so make sure you check. I know, it's like this suspense thing. I don't mean it, but I don't want to make these videos too long out and drawn out for you. So make sure you check in to the next video, because I'm going to start breaking it down and how you can start getting all the things that we've been talking about. So stick around.